Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we're having a look at yet another wonderful mod, this time in the form of Craftable Dogs, which is being made by user Human Industry, and what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, the ability for you to build dogs, which is kind of weird when you think about it, but yes, you can build dogs and benefit from either defense or happiness with them in your settlements, and it's a pretty fun little mod. I've been enjoying it so far, though, again, a little weird when you think about constructing dogs, but yes, let us just jump right on into it. So what you need to do is go into your settlement build mode, and you will find the dogs that you can build inside of decorations and then over in miscellaneous. And if we scroll over to the side, we will see that we have here a guard dog that we can build, which looks very much like our own dog meat and will produce for us 5 defense. Now, a fun additional thing is this guard dog also does produce 1 happiness, so it will make your settlers ever so slightly happy, and all it requires is 2 Mirelurk meat. And if we just plop this dog down, there we go, we have a dog. And you'll notice if I hover over it, it has the yellow outline of any sort of usual item that is in the settlements here, so that we can in fact scrap these dogs, which is weird. But yes, if I hit R, you can see that even though we paid 2 Mirelurk meat to build this dog, again, kind of weird, the whole concept, but in return we get an oven mitt, mongrel dog meat, and a toy alien. I'm not so sure about the toy alien or the oven mitt, but okay, we're gonna roll with it. But yes, we can in fact scrap the dogs for that. And if you noticed, when I did build this dog, if we just plop another one down, the population did not go up. That is because these count as just a decorative item in the world. So they will count towards your settlement size, but not your settlement population. And if we go back into the menu here, besides the guard dog, we also have a guard puppy, who doesn't produce any defense, but the puppy will produce 5 happiness, cause who doesn't like a lovely puppy just roaming around? And he will require 1 Mirelurk meat to create. We then have a Junkyard Dog, who functions very similarly to the guard dog. It'll produce 5 defense and 1 happiness. And this one, rather than wanting Mirelurk meat, he apparently is a mercenary and wishes to get paid in 250 caps. Now, next we have, for some strange reason, a Junkyard Gorilla. Again, will produce 5 defense and 1 happiness. And yeah, he wants corn. We're gonna build one, because gorilla. Who doesn't want a gorilla? That's kind of weird, but yes, you can build a gorilla. Now we then have the Junkyard Puppy, who again doesn't produce any defense, but he will produce 5 happiness. Let's just build one of him around. Oh, look at him, he's just so darn cute. We then have a variety of mongrels. In fact, we have 6 different versions of mongrels, each one of them providing 5 defense, but no happiness. They are mongrels after all. They aren't exactly the cutest of beasts, so your settlers aren't exactly going to be happy to have them around, but it will provide you with a decent amount of defense. We have the albino, we have a feral, we have a glowing one. There we go. Let's pick him, who isn't glowing, but oh well, what are you going to do? We then have a rabid mongrel, a vicious mongrel, and a wild mongrel, and that is all for the mongrels. And as you can see there, they just want, like with the guard dog, 2 Mirelurk meat. Now, last but certainly not least, we also have, besides dogs and a gorilla, we also have Yaoguai. Now, I actually really like how they did this one, because not only does the Yaoguai want radstag meat, it also does require rank 2 in the Animal Friend perk, which, quite frankly, I think all of these guys should probably have the Animal Friend perk, but at least for the Yaoguai, they do in fact have it. So let's just pop him down, and look at that. we have a giant freaking Yaoguai who will produce 10 defense, but again, like with the Mongrels, no happiness whatsoever because, well, it's a Yaoguai. People aren't exactly going to be happy about having him around. But hey, he'll produce 10 glorious defense, and he comes in 4 varieties: the standard Yaoguai, an albino one, a dusky one, and a glowing one. And, well, that is all you have to build in this particular mod, at least at this time. Who knows, more may get added. I'm currently in version 1.1 of this mod, and the Mongrels and Yaoguai were just added in this version, so that's a thing. Now, a fun little bit of info for you guys: if you do build a dog house, your dogs that you create will in fact use them. Now, of course, the Gorilla and the Yaoguai will not use the doghouse because, well, they can't fit in it. And a really weird thing is with the puppies. The puppies are technically just downsized versions of the normal-sized dogs, so they, when they go into the doghouse, will actually scale up to adult size, and then when they leave the doghouse, they'll scale back down to puppy size. A little bit weird, but you know what? It works. It works. But yes, this is... this is Craftable Dogs. It's kind of strange and kind of wonderful. I'm really enjoying this. I like the idea of having guard dogs that I can place all around the perimeter of my settlements and use them to guard facilities rather than humans. And it's just cool. Now, I haven't actually seen any of these guys jump into the doghouse yet, but apparently they will. It might just take them time. Perhaps they're bored. Who knows? Who knows? But yes. Oh, the Yaoguai is pushing the Gorilla there. Yeah, I'm really confused about the Gorilla. He seems confused too, spinning on a dime there. But yeah, it's a really fun little mod, a little bit weird, but I really do like it. Again, I love the idea of putting guard dogs especially around my bases. It's one of those things, I'm kind of thinking of adding this into my vanilla game that I'm playing at the moment. To add guard dogs to the entrances to all of my settlements. Just have 1 or 2 at each entrance, I think would be quite a cool aesthetic thing. But yeah, that is the Craftable Dogs mod. If you would like to try it out for yourself, you can have a look at the link in the description, as always. And I definitely say to go and give it a try. It works quite well. Oh boy, that Yaoguai is tall. There might be a few bugs here and there, especially with, like, the Gorilla, because, well, it's a Gorilla. But overall, the mod works quite nicely. So, definitely go give it a try, have some fun, and I, of course, hope that you have enjoyed this episode today, and that you do come back for the next. But until then, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, have a good one.